Peace, y'all. All right. So, shine back with another reading. Wish you any peace and wholeness to send you nothing but love. All right. I hope that all is well. Thank you to the OG gang. All right. If you're not new here, welcome back. All right. I appreciate all your likes, your comments, your subscribes. All right. And thank you to the newer viewers as well. All right. Back with some oracle and some tarot today. All right. Remember to only take what resonates and leave what does not. All right. When the messages are timeless. So the number 7, okay? The number 7 has been extremely significant. 7 period. 777. All right. So whether or not that's your confirmation, we're gonna see. All right, collective. I'm gonna hit the bell. Most High Divine Spirit, my angels, my guardians, my ancestors, and my spirit team, spirit guides. Thank you for protecting me. Ask that you guide me in the collective. All right. Okay. Split the deck. Look, got present, abundant, gratitude messages. Okay. So you could be getting messages presently, okay? They're making you feel even more grateful. A lot of confirmations, a lot of good signs, a lot of good energy, okay? I would really love, y'all know I love a good energy read, okay? If we have to do the shadow work, we have to do the shadow work, okay? But I'm hoping today, all right? I hope we've done enough shadow work for now, all right? Please, Spirit. Ooh, feminine. Feminine energy. Something significant. All right. Feminine energy for sure. Y'all, you see how the cards keep doing this flip thing? So that is significant. All right. So I hope you don't feel like, or maybe you could feel like there are certain things. Okay, look, breakthrough on the bottom of the deck. Okay, because everything that happens in the read is significant. And I was about to say something. All right. So, this is my second time, okay? This is my second time trying to record this, okay? And the deck was like doing some crazy stuff, right? But you feel me? I wasn't thrown off about it. You feel me? It ain't disrupt or, messing up. Just picked it back together. So collective, you could be getting rewarded, and you're getting rewarded for putting the pieces back together, for getting things back in order, for not tripping or tweaking over unplanned or obstacles or things like that. Like you're just moving with grace. All right. You've had some type of breakthrough that's allowing you to hold your peace in every situation presently. Okay. All right. Also, number 7 is also the Chariot card in Major Arcana, so making major moves, major movement forward. Okay, horses are significant. All right. All right, Spirit, what's the energy? Reunion, soul tie. Okay, so you're coming back in touch with yourself. Okay. Present, yeah, that's a big energy. Okay, so you've got reunions coming in, soulmate, soul ties, calling in your soul tribe and family. Okay, look, cosmic north node purpose. All right, you're in your north node. All right, purpose is probably a sensitive topic for a lot of people, because whether or not someone is being given a purpose, whether or not via spirit or in people in the physical world, some people feel like they need to be, or they have to be told what their purpose is, and then that'll make it easier for them to do something. Others, you're making your own purpose, um doing what makes you feel fulfilled. Okay, doing things that make you feel alive and feel complete. Okay, whatever aspect that is in your life. What's that? I don't like that card. Move up that back. Reunion. I picked up this energy in the last read. All right, you got celebration. I'm gonna put it back in the deck though, because I can feel it really strong, but it's not my energy. Yeah, it's not your energy, collective. There's somebody who feels guilty. All right, somebody feels guilty because, baby, you aligning with your highest good. You're choosing better things, higher vibrations, and your higher self over your lower self and lower vibrational energies. Seven also represents spiritual completion, all right? There's a big spiritual completion going on here. All right, look, apology, distance. See, these people energy is coming through. So don't allow yourself to get thrown off again. Like, stay focused on what you got going on, especially when you're moving forward and you done disconnected from a lot of different things and a lot of different people, and you really start doing good. That's when karmics try to start coming back around, because now you out here like the sun. Now your strength is showing. Now you're all empowered. Now you're all magnetic, extra magnetic. Okay. Because I've said this before plenty of times. It's not always you are what you attract. Being magnetic is just being magnetic. It's just like going outside. You don't want to attract bugs, but they're attracted to you. Okay? Like, being attractive means that everything, really, you're just very attractive. So a lot of things are going to be attracted to you. And you have to have the discernment to know what is for you and what is not. What is for your highest good, okay? What is karmic? What is something that you have already learned? Something about the number 2. 222. 444 has been significant. Yeah, 2 is indecisions. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, limitations and fears. Higher self-activation. Okay, there it goes. Union. Twin flame. Yeah, you're integrating with your higher self, and you're making a decision to no longer go where you feel limited or to allow fear to stop you from moving forward. And it's really catapulting you, allowing you to step outside of who you were. Anything else here? Reflections and project. I was about to say, it's supposed to say projections. Reflections and projections, but I said protection. So you're protected from deceitful individuals that are in low vibrational energy of, lack and temptation. You're protected from anything coming in and taking your blessings. All right. Just saw the Earth card, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Whether or not you are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, keep in mind, just because I don't call your zodiac sign does not mean that this is not your read, okay? Or you're projected from a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn Earth sign energy, okay? Going on, there we go. Transformation, okay? Release, surrender. You are integrating all the time, all this work that you've been putting in, these transformations, all this work, everything that you've been releasing is now coming full circle. Okay, all the healing that you're doing and have done is coming full circle. And you're trusting divine timing. All right, you're trusting divine timing regardless of what's going on, knowing that you can make it through anything that does come your way. So there's no need to worry, because you have everything you need. You have all the tools within you and around you. You have the ability to adapt, to learn, to move forward, the will to move forward, the spiritual support, the spirit that doesn't allow you to give up. Regardless of any lack or any doubts that you may face. Okay. Look, dusty, what? That feels significant too. So you're blowing dust out of, off of certain things, okay? Using something or making some type of movements. Alright, Most High Spirit, tell me more about this energy. Ooh, Six of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. You're now able to rest. Like, you're forming connections. You're forming connections that are equal energy reciprocation, that'll bring you peace. Something about a feather. For some reason, this feathers are significant. The High Priestess. That's major Cancer, Pisces energy. You intuitively feel that you can be at peace and that you can trust these new connections that you're making. Yep, Seven of Cups. You're identifying which options are the best for you. Because like I said, with this Seven of Cups coming out under this union energy, like I said, you're extremely magnetic. Okay, you're extremely magnetic, which means you will attract many different things, right? So like, for example, I know a lot of you have experienced this, right? So being like the healer that I am, using myself for an example, right? And that you can relate to it. Me being a healer, I've always attracted all types of things. Like, I've attracted, you know, great energies. I've also attracted lower energies too. Like, or I've attracted people who love to give. I've also attracted takers. I've also attracted individuals who need healing or who need therapy or who have trauma. Most of the time I attract in people who have, and not to say it in a disrespectful way, but to keep it plain and simple, I tend to attract people who have mommy issues or like daddy issues, right? And ain't nothing, you feel me, ain't nothing wrong with that, because I got mommy issues myself, you feel me, if I'm be for real, but it ain't holding me back or stopping me, you feel me, I'm good off of it. But, you know, I had daddy issues at one point too. But it's like paying attention to the things that you attract, right? It's not to say that it's horrible, because those can be amazing people as well. And then some of them, you know, are reflections of yourself, reflections of where you were in the past and what you've outgrown, lessons that you've learned. Okay. Other reflections, people are also reflections of your potential. They're either reflections of your lessons, reflections of your trauma, or reflections of your potential. Okay. Let's see. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. And the things that you're choosing, because you're choosing wisely, you're taking the time to form proper connections, and also look and see what will be most valuable to you, what will bring you the most value. Okay, it's not to say that you're labeling anybody with value, but understanding your worth as well, not taking less than what you know, than what you give. Queen of Pentacles energy. All right. Terrifying. Temperance. Queen of Wands. Yeah. And it's divine timing. You're not forcing anything. Okay. Queen of Cups. Nine of Cups. You can really feel yourself being in your soft guy, okay, or your secure guy and soft girl season type of energy. All right. Clarifying Six of Pentacles, Spirit. Ooh, okay. You got the Ace of Pentacles. You're literally receiving, like you are receiving returns. Okay. You have a space now. Now you have a space, and it's like your creativity is coming back to you. Right hand is itching. You've got finances or good things coming to you. Okay. It's giving the energy of you feel safe to be yourself. You feel safe to allow your spirit to show, you know, allow your soul to fly. Okay. No longer holding yourself back for fear of not being accepted or being too much or being too this, being too that. But for these individuals, you're just right, you know, you're enough. Shit. These might even be the type of individuals I'll tell you, you can be more. You feel me? Nine of Pentacles, baby. That's that independence, that stability. That's a beautiful energy right there. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. That's security. That's your work. All your hard work is paying off. I love that. Seven of Pentacles. Like I said, you got fruits growing. Certain connections, I feel that you are questioning. Okay, you're also questioning, so you're looking at the connections that you have. Like, it feels like you're looking at the team. Okay, if you've been playing with the team and everybody hasn't been practicing, everybody hasn't been doing their drills, okay, the team hasn't been winning, people are trying to blame others versus taking accountability for their role and, you know, not doing better or something like that. It feels like you're picking through the team and you're like, okay, nah, like you're off the team. Somebody else is coming in that's been wanting this. That's like, I'm prepared for this, I've been working for this, and there's something to actually prove for it. You feel me? So I also see that as well. You over here looking through the team like, okay, who's on the team, who's not? Who is helping the team? Who is adding value to the team? Like growing together, okay? Major Sagittarius energy out here as well. You're no longer walking away from yourself. Eight of Cups over the Queen of Wands. You're no longer walking away from yourself. And you're actually realizing, like, I see this gratitude. Like, you really looking at who's in your corner. Who's in your corner? Who been in your corner? Who been, you know, who been helping? It's a type of energy of, like, who helped you when you was down type shit. You feel me? If they still around. Those that helped you when you was down and they still around, then, you feel me? And letting go of that which has kept you in lack. Nine of Pentacles. The Emperor. Yeah. Major Aries energy. You're slowly but surely building an empire, building a family, building a source, whether or not it's a community, okay, building with, but something that is secure, okay? Could be something where everybody has their own, like, has their own mind and can think for themselves as well, okay? Accountability. For that feminine energy earlier, Okay, because I did see when that feminine energy came out in the other deck, that's the divine feminine energy. For somebody, this is you have met somebody. You've met some masculine energy who is worthy of you and is going to put into you like how you would put in, you know, the masculine equivalent of your love, okay? That which will love you how you want to be loved, okay? Where you can grow, okay, where you're flourishing, where you're able to be comfortable in that soft girl energy, okay? Congratulations to whoever that is for, okay? Like, y'all, I love love. I don't care. I love love, even when it's like outside of me, like even you know, but I still see, like, when I see love outside of me, I know that's also the love that's in me. Yeah, you hear me? Okay, that's the way that I look at certain things. But I love seeing couples together. I love seeing like healthy relationships and all lovey-dovey and stuff like that. I could care less. I'm just like, oh, I love that. I love love. I love seeing the love, okay? Like, yes. The Wheel of Fortune. Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, tables are turning in your favor. Somebody, you about to move forward. About to move forward. And it's taking its time. It's something like you can't rush it, okay? Whether or not, if it's about financials or finances, that shit is coming in. Point blank period. It's coming in, I say, okay? This is message. I'm not gonna take this card since it fell on the floor. I'm getting spirit. Okay, if you've been seeing a lot of angel numbers and seeing a lot of things change and happen in your life, okay, remember your discernment, right? Remember your discernment, because again, with you being attractive, everything that's attracted to you is not for you, okay? Victory. What? You saw that? You saw the way that flipped out real smooth. Yeah, you're getting a victory. Comment, I am victorious, Ashe, okay? That is beautiful. Six of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and Six of Wands. I see some beautiful ass energy out here, y'all. Queen of Wands. Yes, you're winning over a tough cycle, baby. It's like your reward for getting through a tough cycle, or just getting a long, whether or not a long chapter or a tough cycle, you're receiving rewards from the universe for making it through. And becoming a better version of you while making it through at that. Yeah. It's the end of you allowing certain things to ruin your independence or ruin your security. You really feeling secure, having a new beginning. Having a new beginning within yourself. And you're grateful. Eight of Cups. You've walked away from the illusions and things that are no longer serving you, that were just ties that were taking your energy. Okay? You've walked away from energy vampires. Sometimes it can take a while to realize who and what an energy vampire is. But once you realize, baby, it's cut. No loose ends. No loose ends, so what you're building can't be unraveled. Page of Cups. You could have had to walk away from something that involved like a child or children or something like that. Okay. I know it'd be hard to walk away from individuals when you also have like ties or a feeling of responsibility to their children. And that's why a lot of people don't leave certain situations because of, a responsibility they feel towards children that aren't theirs. I'm also feeling that sense of you reclaimed your divinity, okay? Your childhood energy, childish type of energy. Two of Cups, okay? Some type of pure connection. And I say something that might be controversial to some people, but everybody has the chance to be a karmic children, mother, father, cousins, relatives, a co-worker, a stranger on the street. Everybody has the opportunity to be a karmic in your life. And sad to say that some of them are between, or a lot of them are at least one of those in your life. Yeah, the star, major Aquarius energy. There's some deep healing that's happened here that's allowed you to move forward. And that's not to say that you weren't disrupted or sad about what you've had to let go, but you had to let go so that you wouldn't be stuck no more. You were indecisive for a minute, okay? Staying in like warrior mode. You was also blocking somebody's karma too, okay? By being connected to them, you were taking on their karma and their trauma or whatever else. And then when you disconnected from them, everything gets lighter, and you're no longer being the absorbent to their negative energy. So you feel me? Some people don't get their karma until you move out the way. That's why spirit be taking them away or taking you away. And I don't mean take them away as in take them to the spirit world. I mean like relocate. The divine has tried to intervene on plenty of our accounts for plenty of different things, but we don't necessarily understand it, and we still keep trying to push and go, push and love through it and connect through it, and this is that and the third, and not everybody can see. Because like I said, I've seen divine intervention plenty of times. There are plenty of times I mistook it for just like a coincidence or an accident earlier on in life. And when I look back on a lot of things now, I'd be like, damn, the universe was actually trying to stop me from going here. The universe was trying to stop me from disconnecting with this, from connecting with this, and the third. It was trying to stop me from going here or there or going with them, and this, and the third. But my hard head behind was like, no, I'm going to do what I want to do. Okay. That karma pop you. Karma pop you like, okay. Hard head, make a soft motherfucking behind. Hard head, make a soft behind. You had to learn about certain things, learn about matters of the heart, learn from your heartache so that it helped you to form better connections, stronger connections from the pain. Know what you want and what you don't want, what you deserve and what you don't deserve. Who to love and who not to love, who to pour into and who not to pour into. If you're pouring into the garden and doing everything properly, but it's not growing, there's something wrong there. Now, I can understand that, there are seasons of droughts and different things like that, or of over rain and flooding over too much water and things like that. But there are certain circumstances where you'll look at, like, I've been growing this garden for a while. Like, some things do take time, and so that's where discernment comes in, knowing where it's just a matter of time, or if it's a matter of I'm just not supposed to be pouring into this garden. I need to rip it up. I need to take everything out. I need to return the soil, add more nutrient soil, plant new seeds, better seeds. Okay, like, you catch my drift. Yeah, you've come out victorious over a connection, point blank, period. The Nine of Cups, and now you can go your own way and be in this beautiful, fertile, glowing, expansive energy. That's beautiful. These are beautiful cards. Y'all, I'm seeing so many beautiful cards together. Like this, the Temperance, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Year. This is 3 major arcana. I already said earlier, it's some major energy going on here, okay? It's some beautiful major energy going on. Alright. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else for the collective? Yeah. You got beautiful things coming in for you. Alright. So keep doing what you're doing, my love. Alright. I'm going to leave this reading here. Wish you inner peace and wholeness. And I'll catch you later. Alright.